Hi everyone, this is Reverend Terry, and welcome back to Kids Corner. Today, we are going to finish hearing the story of the prophet Isaiah. So let's all take a deep breath, because we need to be ready to hear the end of this story. This is the story of Isaiah. We learned 2 weeks ago that the story of Isaiah is really 3 that are kind of sewn together, just like our backdrop is sewn together to remind us. 2 weeks ago, we heard the story of 1st Isaiah. And then last week, we continued the story and heard the story of 2nd Isaiah. If you haven't seen these yet, you might want to pause the video here and go back and watch the stories of 1st and 2nd Isaiah. Because today, we are going to hear the story of 3rd Isaiah. Now, we remember from last week that 2nd Isaiah told the people to get ready because they were going home, and they should prepare by making beautiful clothes to wear. And when they put on those clothes, it would feel like they were already at home. Some of the people did go home. The city of Jerusalem was rebuilt. God sent them more prophets to teach the people and fill them with hope for the future. This was when 3rd Isaiah spoke. He said, "Lift up your eyes and look around. Everyone is coming home. God will gather all the people of the world close, just as a mother does when she gathers her children close." Another time, 3rd Isaiah said, to be at peace. It was hard to come back to Jerusalem. The city was all torn down and still black from the smoke and the fire. God told Isaiah to tell the people that everything will be well. Sometimes I think God is telling us that today. Isaiah also said something like this: "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to bring good tidings to the afflicted. God has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted and to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to those who are bound, to proclaim the year of God's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, to grant those who mourn in Zion flowers instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, the mantle of praise instead of weakness, that they may be called oaks of righteousness, the planting of God, that God may be glorified." And this is found in the book of Isaiah. I'll put this scroll here to help us remember those words. Then God told Isaiah to tell the people that someday the power of peace would be so strong that even enemies like wolves and lambs will eat together and be friends. 3rd Isaiah said that God will make a new heaven and a new earth, like God did so long ago in the beginning. But this time, the new beginning will last forever. And this, friends, is the story of the prophet Isaiah. As we sit back and we look at these stories of 1st Isaiah, 2nd Isaiah, and 3rd Isaiah, I wonder which part of this story you liked the best. I wonder which part of this story is the most important part of the story. I wonder which part of this story is about you, or what part you are in. I wonder if we could leave out any part of this story and still have all we need. Thank you all for choosing to spend this time with me today. Remember to click the link in the description to take you to the song for today. And if after hearing the story and listening to the song, you feel inspired by the prophet Isaiah and you do any artwork, coloring, drawing, sculpting, painting, you're invited to have an adult in your home take a picture of it and send it to me. And then I can share it with our whole church family on Facebook. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.